Oh, morning, Mr. Appleton. It's Sam here from Saunders Farm. Yes, I'm all good, thank you. I was just calling to let you know that I transferred that money over for the combine last night, so hopefully that's cleared in your account this morning. Oh, you've already checked? Oh, it's already there. Well, that's good. What time can we come and pick the combine up then? Our fields are ready to harvest, so I'm quite keen to get it as soon as we can. About 11:30. Okay, fine. Well, Ted and I will be up then. We'll see you later. Thanks very much. Well, that is good news. I'm pleased about that because all of our fields, as you can see, have come up ready for harvest, all apart from field 48 where we've got the corn. So I'm keen to get those done as soon as we can. I've also taken on another small contract as well for Mason Newton. He called me this morning and said, could we go down and cultivate his field 22? So I'm going to go and find Ted and see if he can nip down and do that. And then hopefully we can meet back in the farm around about 11 o'clock and head up to Broseley and go and pick that combine up. Right, well that's good. I need to go and find Ted and just give him a quick update. I think he's up here doing a little bit of maintenance on the fence, and I think he was going to wash the John Deere down, but here he is. Morning, Ted. Oh, morning, Sam. You all right, mate? Yes, I'm fine, thank you. Now, I've managed to find that... talk to that guy up at the Class dealership. His money's all been transferred this morning, so he's happy, and he said we can go and pick that combine up around about 11:30. But I've taken on a cultivating contract for Mason Newton in field 22, so I was wondering if you could nip down and do that while we've got a few spare hours, and then we can meet back here about 11 o'clock and go and pick that combine up. You're all right, mate, that sounds fine. I won't bother washing the John Deere just now then. I'll go and do that cultivating, and I'll see you back here about 11. Yeah, that'd be perfect. I'll see you then. Cheers. Oh, that's good timing. Ted's back. Right, I'll get the truck backed up, pick him up, and we'll make our way up to the Class dealership in Broseley. Right, Ted, everything okay? Oh yeah, mate, no problem. That was easy getting that field done. They've got these funny two clumps of bushes in the middle of it. I don't know why they don't clear those out though. It'll make it a lot easier. Any road, I guess we better get going because time's cracking on. Yeah, that's right. I'm keen to get back. It's about 20 past 11 now, so hopefully we'll be back probably by about 12:30, something like that. And keen to get stuck into field 51 this afternoon, and hopefully we'll get most of that, if not all of it, done. Yeah, I reckon you will. But anyway, we can work late tonight if we need to. Yeah, that'd be great. Okay, well, we'll get on up to Broseley and get this combine back down. And if you don't mind driving the combine, Ted, I'll pick the header up with the truck, and I think that'll probably be the easiest thing. And I'll give you an escort down the road. Yeah, all right, mate, no problem. Right, well, that took us a little bit longer than I thought. It's just coming up to 1:45. We had to pull over a few times to let some traffic by, but just back in the yard now, so I'll get the header trailer parked up. We'll get the header on the combine, do some of the basic setup on the computer system, and then we'll see how she fares once we get her out in the field. Right, Ted, she all fit to go? Oh yeah, mate, she's ready. I'll go and get a tractor and trailer then, and I'll follow you around the field. Yeah, that'd be great. I'm just going to have a little play around with the settings and everything, just make sure we've got it all set ready for wheat. And I'll probably be stopping and starting a little bit because I want to check how good a job she's doing. But yeah, just stay behind me because we won't make it all the way round, and we'll see how we get on. Yeah, all right, no problem. Right, I'm just going to jump out and see if we're doing a good job. Check out the back in the straw and just behind the sieves and everything, and see if everything's okay. So I left this in a straw swath just so I could see if everything's been threshed properly, but that all looks okay. I can't see any grain still left in the heads. I'm just having a quick look to see if there's anything that's kind of fallen off underneath the header or anything like that at all, and just see if there's anything blown over the back of the sieves or anything. But no, that all looks pretty good from what I can see, so seem to be all right. And having a look at the little monitor that's in the tank, and having a look at the tank itself, the grain sample seems to be pretty good as well, and I checked the returns, and that all looks good as well, so I think we're doing a pretty good job. So I have to say the cab's really nice and comfortable. If I just look around, you can see just in the tank there that the grain sample is nice and clean, so there's no trash in there, no cracked grain or anything, so that's good. And I can see on the monitor as well what's coming up the clean grain elevator, so yeah, I think this is doing okay. And I have to say the cab is really comfortable. I think you could quite happily sit in here for 10 or 11 hours a day, no problem at all. The air conditioning is really good, and yeah, very comfortable. So looking forward to having a nice day harvesting.
Gone over this 1,000 times before. Baby, it's now Gotta leave this town and I know what you're asking for. You say it's out of my reach, but I can't pretend no more. 'Cause for as long as I remember, it's been stuck inside my mind. You can't ask me to surrender when reaching for the dream that keeps me alive. 'Cause it's keeping me alive. Interstate might take me nowhere. Anywhere is better than the places I have been. Sunsets in my rearview mirror, a projection of my old life fading. You say it's out of my reach, but I can't pretend no more. 'Cause for as long as I remember, it's been stuck inside my mind. You can't ask me to surrender when reaching for the dream that keeps me alive. 'Cause it's keeping me alive. Lost outside of nowhere, a stormy rain tried to wash away the dream. Staff one, it says a worn out sign, and the diner's name is California Dreams. Hey, for as long as I remember.
Well, I have to say I'm pretty impressed with the combine. It's doing a very good job. We liked it when we did the demo the other day, but we were obviously a bit concerned to start with that the smaller header on here, that we might be struggling to cover the acreage. Now that we've got sort of some larger fields and what we're planning to do and buying some more in the future, but she's cracked through this field pretty good, and I'm guessing we're probably about 3/4 of the way through, so we're doing very well, and I'm certainly impressed with its efficiency as well. Throughput, the combine is good, separation and cleaning, and we're getting a very good grain sample in the tank, so I'm very pleased with that. So yeah, we're getting on pretty well. Now we're going to, I don't know if you remember, but a couple of episodes ago I talked about what we were going to do with this field, and the plan is that we're going to put a sheep pen down in that little kind of bottom corner that just sticks out by the road. So I promised Joe that we would get some sheep when we moved up here, so I'm true to my word, so we'll get that done probably in the autumn, but we're going to convert the bottom part of the field for grass. So we'll kind of just cut across where that block of trees are in the middle, and we'll keep the top half for crops, and then we'll put the bottom half down to grass. So we've got some hay and grass for the sheep in the future, so that's good. And then the fields over there, we'll kind of move into those next, 49 and 50. Now they were the fields that we got off Ken Fletcher. We bought a little while ago, and we agreed with Ken that we would do a 60-40 split on the harvest income, because he didn't really want to give them up before harvest, so we agreed that we would split the harvest income, so that's 60-40 in our favour. So I'll need to keep sort of tabs on the the crop that we get off of that field, because we won't be selling the grain just yet. That will be a little while before we kind of sell it, 'cause the prices aren't too good at the moment. So we'll wait probably until the autumn or maybe into the winter before we sell the crop. But Ken's okay, he doesn't mind that. He got his money and everything for the fields a month or so ago, so he's fine. So that's not too much of a problem. And then in this field, what we're going to do with this as well is that we're going to put a cover crop in here. Just for a few months. Hopefully that will kind of grow and we can cultivate it in and still get a winter crop in, but if not, it will be a spring crop next year. And I'm thinking of putting, well, if it's a spring crop, we'll probably put carrots in. If it's a winter crop, I'm not 100% sure at the moment, but we'll have to wait and see. So that's the plan for this field. You can see that little kind of dink down in the corner of the field there on the right hand side. That's where we're going to put the sheep pen, and then we will we'll convert from sort of roughly here where we are in the line of trees, sort of straight across to the hedgerow. We'll convert this bottom half into grass. So that's the plan for that. And the other thing as well is you may remember as well that we've got a young lad called Tom who's keen to start farming, and he hasn't really got much experience, so he wanted to come along to the farm and get a bit of experience. So I've had a chat with him over the phone. Nice young lad. He's been looking at going to Harper Adams Agricultural College, which is not too far from here. So hopefully he'll have an opportunity to do that, and we can sort of give him a bit of a run on the farm, and I can get him to do some corn cut for us over the next few days, and that should enable me to release Ted so he can get into this field, start drilling and put that cover crop in, and hopefully that'll only take a couple of months to grow. We can cultivate that in during the autumn, and that will still enable us to get an autumn crop in. So we'll get a bit of yield off an autumn crop, but if not, then and we get into spring, then I will put carrots in here. Not something I've done too much beforehand, to be honest with you, but we'll give it a go, and hopefully that would still earn us a decent amount of money. So we'll have to wait and see, but looking forward to having young Tom on the farm. Well, we've not got too much more to do. I need to cut around this sort of tree mound and clump in the middle here. I think, to be honest, if it wasn't for cutting the sort of field in two and having the bottom part as grass, I'd probably look to take this out and flatten this mound and get it out of the way, really, because it's a bit of a pain. But we probably won't need to do that. So probably from where I am now, we're going to cut straight across to the hedge in each direction, and then just use the top half for crops, as I've said. Now the mound and the little bush, sort of tree bushes that we've got in field 44, I think we're definitely going to look at taking that one out, because that really is a bit of a pain. But I think we'll get away with leaving this one, so we don't have to worry too much. Now we've got barley in field 50, and we've got oats in field 49. They're the two that we had off Ken Fletcher. Unfortunately, we didn't manage to get two or three lots of fertiliser down on field 50, so I'm guessing that the yield on that crop won't be quite so good. But the rest of our fields we managed to fully fertilise, so that's good. So we'll have to see how we get on, but I'm pleased that we've managed to get through this field pretty quickly. And I think it's just come up to 6 o'clock in the evening, so it'll probably be, I don't know, another half an hour, 45 minutes before we finish up. So not sure if we'll bother getting into the other fields today, but if not, the weather's going to be good over the next sort of week or so, so we should be able to kind of get our fields harvested without too much of a problem. So I think that's it for the end of for this video, and I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, then give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. So thanks very much for watching. Whatever you're doing, wherever you are, take care, and I'll catch you on the farm next time. Bye for now.